Good morning, everybody. Thank you for tuning into my segment. Let me introduce myself. My name is Gurpreet Kaurman. I'm your expert in helping you land your dream job, one that pays your one that pays you your worth and you land high-paying salary jobs. That's what I'm an expert in. I'm an expert in building six-figure careers. So today's segment is all about how to land job interviews. Now, let's see if I'm actually live. It's been a long time since I've been live on LinkedIn. Okay, so we are live and we're good to go. So if you are tuning in, let me know in the comment section who you are, where you're tuning in from, and what brings you onto my segment. So let me know in the comment section. Introduce yourself. Okay, so today's segment is all about how to land job interviews, and that's what I'm going to talk about. I'm going to walk you through step by step what you need to do in order to land job interviews. Okay, who you are. Hello, Sundhir Kumar. Hello, how are you? Let me know where you're tuning in from. Okay, so let's kick off this segment where I'm going to walk you through steps you need to take in order to land interviews, okay? Also, take a moment in the comment sections. If you have any questions, let me know what questions you have. Drop them in the comment section and I would be more than happy to answer. And also let me know if you are struggling to land interviews in the comment. So this section, oh my God, I'm totally out of the loop. When it comes to live streaming now. I have not done one in a long time. So sorry that it sounds like I'm fumbling. But hey, keeping it real. So let's kick off this segment by going right into how to land interviews. Okay, so I've been conducting a lot of roundtable discussions on Zoom. I've opened up some free sessions where people can come on Zoom and have a conversation with me. Let me know what they're struggling with. And this is what transpired me to do this LinkedIn Live, was that many people are struggling to land interviews, and I've been giving this advice over and over on Zoom sessions. So I thought I'd open up and openly give this advice to everybody on the steps you need to take in order to land job interviews. Oh, okay. Hi, I'm a newbie in data science industry. Hi, Rika. LinkedIn, this is Sultan from Pakistan. Nice, welcome. Theme from Calgary, live sessions are always a new learning, so I always love to listen, although I got a job, but still interested in listening to you if that is okay with you. Of course, all are welcome. Hello, Sandhir, the side, I'm from India, currently working in India itself, but planning to move abroad. Okay, welcome. In US, welcome, you're doing great. Thank you so much for your kind words. Okay, so guys, take a moment. If you really love my sessions, then please, show some love there by the reaction buttons on the LinkedIn. Okay, if you are tuning in from YouTube, I am live from YouTube as well. If you're tuning in from my YouTube channel, if you guys are not aware, I have a YouTube channel. It's called GKM Coaching. You can actually catch all the replays of all my LinkedIn Lives on my YouTube channel. So if you've missed any, feel free to, go to my YouTube channel, subscribe. Please hit the subscribe button. Show me some love and support on my YouTube channel, which I would love to grow as well. So, hey, if you missed out any of my LinkedIn Lives, there are tons of videos on YouTube, and you can catch all the replays of my LinkedIn Lives. Okay, so let's begin this segment on how you can land job interviews. Okay, so if you've been struggling in your job search, or you're starting on your search and you're just starting, this would be a great session for you, because I'm going to teach you exactly what you need to do. So step one, before you begin your job search, okay, you want to ask yourself this question. So pull out a pen and paper, and what you want to do is you want to first identify what you are so great at. What is your genius looks like? What are you a genius in? Okay, so that's the first step. So let me explain further on what I mean by this is we all have something that we're naturally gifted in. We are naturally good at. It easily come to us. And this is what we are bringing to the table, by the way. In all our jobs, we're doing something that naturally comes to us. We're a genius in something, and I can guarantee you, many of you don't even know what that is. And many of us, and I was one of them, every day going on work and just, you know, bringing all the things I'm great at in my work, creating results, like thinking outside the box. And companies are benefiting from this. But every day I'm doing this at my work, and companies are benefiting from my solutions, my thinking process, the things I have the ability to do. For example, one of the companies, I took their manual process and I made it digital because I was great at tech. I have a tech degree, though I'm in HR, but I leveraged my um, tech skills to doing this. Now, this was totally out of my job description. It wasn't part of my job description to take a manual process and create it to digital, right? So again, that's my zone of genius. I'm always looking at things and how we can make it efficient. So took a manual process, converted it into digital. So companies are always benefiting from us. But what are we so great and gifted at? Now, these can be many, many things, but it is so important that you identify what are you naturally good at? What is something that naturally comes to you? Because that is what you're bringing to the table, guys. You are bringing more than just your experience, your skills, and your credentials. Don't get me wrong. Your credentials, your experience, your skills are great to have. But what companies benefit is from your brain, that genius in you. But what is that genius in you? Let's define that. Pull out a pen and paper and write, what am I a genius in? And it will be multiple things, and it's okay, but that's what we need to first identify. What are you so good at? What are your genius in? What are you gifted in doing? What are some of the things that you're naturally so good at? We all have this. We're naturally good at things that naturally come to us. This is outside of our degrees, outside of our experience, and outside of our skills, right? We are naturally gifted in something. Naturally, it naturally comes to us. Okay. So first step is we need to identify that. Once we can identify what that looks like, then we move on to the second question, which is, well, how do companies benefit from this? Simple answer is we want to think in terms of money. Companies are in the business to make money, right? So when companies are not making money, they're going to be out of a business or they have to cut down, right? So we're seeing some layoffs happening in the industry, in different industries. Why? Because they're not making money, right? Yes, pandemic has shifted so many things for many industry, and some industries, saw growth, some saw growth, but now seeing a decline. So this is just the nature of the business, right? So when companies are not making profits, they're going to have to cut. So remember, the bottom line is that businesses are in the business to make money, profits. But in order to do that, they need individuals to help them. That's why we hire, right? That's what hiring is all about. We want to grow our company and we need talented individuals to do it. But now you have to sit there and ask yourself, well, how does a company benefit from me? What is their ROI, return on the investment, going to be for me? Because company is making an investment, that salary and that compensation package that they're going to pay you, it's an investment in you. But what happens when we invest money? We want an ROI, right? So what is that ROI going to be for the company? We need to really clearly define it. So when you identify your zone of genius, that's the value you're bringing to the table. How will the hiring manager and the company benefit from that? There has to be a benefit to them, not to you. Okay? And lastly, let's quantify and say, here's your ROI going to be from hiring me. Return on investment. And we need to quantify that into numbers, dollars, value. Be it cost saving, be it sales generating. We are all hired because we have a talent that the organization need to continue to keep growing successfully. Okay, so remember that. When you have the answer to all three, you will land an interview because now we're going to talk from that space. We're going to talk from here's the value I'm bringing in terms of my genius, but this genius that I have, you need it because this is the dilemma you're in, the problems you're facing, the solutions you need to continue to grow, right? The results you're looking for, we need to get those results, but here's how we're going to get it. The solution is you, right? We're positioning as ourselves as the solution because we will know what solutions to take. But when we solve your problem, when I solve your problem, which is costing you X amount of money to solve it, here's how you're gonna benefit from me providing the solution you need. Boom, 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 right? It's gotta be a benefit. No, and now I'm going to be very transparent and say this. I don't sugarcoat anything. I'm transparent. I tell you the truth. I don't tell you what you want to hear. I tell you what you need to hear. So many people, I know you all want an employer to take a chance on you. Okay, I get that. I totally do. But here's what we need to all understand. Companies are in the business to make money, right? They're not in the business to give people chances. I know this may come across very harsh, but I think you need to hear it because in order to build a six-figure career, you need to get very practical in how businesses are run, right? Businesses are not handing out jobs for like a charity, right? It's not charity. Giving out a job is not a charity work. Companies are hiring because they need talent, right? There has to be a gain for them in order to hire you. If there is no gain from you, they're not going to hire you. So I know, so don't ever say, give me a chance. Don't ever come from that energy and don't come from that space that, hey, give me a chance. No, we want to talk business. We want to talk, here's how you're going to benefit from me. Here's what your ROI is going to be when you hire me. When we can spell that out clearly, we are going to land interviews. Heck, forget interviews. You're going to land job offers. You have to understand their problems better than they understand it. That's what's going to make you the go-to talent to hire. Okay, so you want to become the go-to talent, but we need to identify your zone of genius, which is the value you bring to the table. Once we identify the zone of genius, then we also need to ask ourselves, well, how is the company going to benefit from me? There has to be tangible benefits to them, not to you. Number one mistake I see job seekers making, career professionals making when they're looking for job opportunities, they tend to just speak about themselves. Me, I have this experience, I can do this, I'm good at this, I'm good at this, I'm good at this. But none of that is translating to the other person, the hiring manager or the employer, how they're going to benefit from you. It's simple buying psychology, right? Buyer psychology. We all are buyers. We all have bought something. Let me know in the comment section if you have bought something. What's the most expensive thing you've purchased? So I want you to talk to me. I want you to talk to me and tell me in the comment section, when is the last time you purchased something? So I'm going to explain buyer psychology by doing a little exercise with you to really pinpoint that give you that clear understanding how we all buy, right? Hiring is actually a buyer, it's buying. So buying psychology. So tell me in the comment section, What's the last expensive item you bought? Okay, so Neha is saying car. Okay, so think of the last expensive item you bought. Now, so let's take Neha's example, right? She purchased a car. So Neha, walk me through the steps you took. Neha, did you go and just buy the first car you saw? First of all, cars are expensive. A good car can cost you anywhere from, a new used car can cost you anywhere from a good one can cost you from $10,000 to all the way 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, right? Now, that's a big item, expensive, a lot of money, right? Now, are you just going to go and buy the first car you see? Are you? Or what steps did you take before you actually gave your money, your hard-earned money, to the car dealer? Right? So this is buying psychology, is that we don't buy from a space from, for the sake of buying something, right? We are buying something because we need, here's the dilemma we're in, the problem we're in, here's the result we want, right? So like, why would you, Neha, why did you buy a car? Like, I know if I bought a car because it's convenient, I don't have to wait for the bus, I don't have to travel on public transit, I can just go anywhere I want, right? Now, gas price is expensive. So factoring decision is, well, I also want a car that's not gonna drink the gas, right? Be expensive on gas. Well, for me, what's important for me buying a car would be safety. I've been in a car accident, so I would never buy a car. I will only buy an SUV. So it has to be an SUV, right? So I start to list all my requirements that I want because I'm looking for a desired result, right? Here's my dilemma. Here's the desired results I want. So in order for me to buy the car, I'm also outlining what this car should have, the features it should have, what it should be able to do for me, right? So buying a car means I don't have to go on public transit, I don't have to walk anywhere. I can just click, jump in my car and go, right? Convenience. So it's solving a problem. And now let's have a budget of 10 grand, right? So now I'm going to make a list of all the items this car should give me. Now, when we start shopping, we did have a budget, but maybe I found my perfect dream car that is giving me way more than even what I wanted, but maybe I have to spend maybe 5,000 more or $10,000 more. So now I have a choice. Do I stick to 10, or here's everything I want this car has, and actually even has more items. And so I make a decision. Let's say I opt out to spend 20,000 instead of 10,000 was my budget. I went over my budget and I bought this car. Car is a big investment and we want mileages out of it. We want it to last long, right? So I went and bought it, put my money down. Okay. So look at how you make buying decisions. Just like how you make buying decisions, that's exactly how hiring managers are making hiring decisions, because hiring is buying. There's an exchange. You're going to provide me service. You're going to provide me your talent. In exchange, we're going to pay you for it. Now, here's where things are getting. Next step is when you understand the buyer psychology, then you understand how to position yourself as the seller. You are selling, but we don't sell from me, right? When you went to buy a car, was the car company selling me? Look at our car dealership. We're so great. We're in the business for 40 years and 50 years. We're just amazing. We're making this much money and me. If the car dealership was just talking on themselves and didn't ask you anything and didn't put you in the center, you're not going to buy from that person, right? You're not going to buy. But when you walk in to a dealership or, Allison saying furniture, and that person who's going to help you find your dream furniture, your dream car is so centered and focused about you, asking you questions to really understand your problem and what you're looking for and the results and outcome you're looking for. Then they come in. When they can understand your problem and the desired outcome results you want, then they need to come up with the solution. So they're presenting you with solution. They can't present you with solutions if they don't take the time to understand your problem, right? And the results you're looking for. So that's what you need to do. Problem, results, solution. The solution. You need to be the solution to the hiring manager's needs and wants, right? Does this make sense? Let me know. Okay, so let me know if this is making sense. Now, when we understand this, next step is we need to put a dollar value on ourselves. Far too many people are relying on companies and employers' budgets to determine what they should make. Recently, I was speaking to somebody when I did a free Zoom session, and this individual went for an interview and I was asked a salary question, and the individual, instead of answering the question, went into asking what the budget was. So they said they have a budget up to $50 an hour. Okay. Presented her with the job, got the job offer, signed up, $50 an hour. 4 months into the role, this individual learned that the actual budget for the role was actually up to $65 an hour. Now this person wants a raise. But the thing is, when you let the employer decide what to pay you, you're truly never going to make great money in your career. You are surely going to get underpaid, right? Because guess what? When you are a buyer, you're also bargaining deals, right? You want the best deal for yourself, and if you can get a discount and they can slim up 10, 20, 30 bucks or 10, $20,000 for you, right? You're going to feel like, "Oh my god, I got a deal." Now, this company set $50. They didn't disclose the full budget because now they're saving $15 an hour, right? So never let the employer determine what your worth is. You put a dollar value on your brain, your worth, your skills, your experience, your talent, and we then command that money. So one of my clients recently, my client meaning she's in my coaching program. My coaching program is called Go to Talent with Gurpreet Kaur. And guess what she did? So let me share a real story. Just happened a couple weeks ago. She went for an interview and HR told her that, "Oh, our salary budget for this role is only $39,000. Sorry, $39,000." Okay. She still went forward with it, and when she went into front of the hiring manager for the interview, the hiring manager asked her, "What's her salary expectation?" She commanded. She didn't listen to what HR said. She knew what she wanted. She knew she put a dollar value on herself. She commanded, and she confidently spoke with no hesitation. "My salary expectation is between $47,000 to $55,000. Okay, she gave a range. Hiring manager wanted to hire her, and guess what the offer was that they presented to her? The first initial offer, $47,000. Now, had she listened to HR saying, "Oh, our budget's only $39,000 for this role," and she went into hiring manager and said, "Yeah, I'm okay with $39,000, she would have never got the offer of $47,000. Which led her to negotiate even more and got more, right? So when we don't put a dollar value on ourselves and we don't stand in our own power and don't believe in our own worth, you cannot expect the employer to do right by you. Because everybody's will save wherever they can save, right? So please, please put a dollar value on you. Okay. Now, when you know we put a dollar value and then we want to go command these money. Now, when you can speak from employer's pain point, the hiring manager's pain point, the outcome result they want, and the solution to getting those results, I 100% guarantee you, you are going to land interviews. You are going to land interviews. One of my clients did that. She approached her dream employer, went straight to the hiring manager. Well, at the time, I wasn't a hiring manager. She approached the head of the department, pinpointed their pain points, gave them solutions to getting the result they want, and said, hey, let's have a call to discuss further. She sent her a link to her calendar. Hiring manager right away replied back to her on LinkedIn, schedule a call with her, did a call with her. He loved, like, she obviously, boss, right? Went in confident, mastering her skills. She's the expert what she does. She knows your problem better than you. She was able to have a clear, effective conversation about the person's problem, what they might they're facing, and the results they want, and here's the solutions. The head of the department loved her so much, brought her to the team, had a couple of discussions with other team members. She was invited to come back and speak with a couple of team members. They hired her. They didn't even have an opening. They hired her. There was no opening. Because there was no opening, they didn't go and interview any candidates because they didn't even know that they had a need for this set skills that she was bringing. And they hired her at 6 figures. So always know what you're bringing to the table. And what she did, she's my client, she used a strategy in the program about pain, hook, solutions, and then you present yourself as a solution. So there's a strategy framework I provide with the template that you can use and how to reach out, cold call, cold emailing. She tapped in what I call is the hidden job market. Hidden job market makes up of various different layers. And one of the things is that you can actually go to a head of the department, a hiring manager, head of department who makes the decisions. And if you know their problems better than they know it, you just made them think now, oh my God, we've only been looking at his, but here's all these other issues that we are facing. And yeah, we should be solving these because then we can make more money, right? And boom, who they're going to hire? The person who pointed out those problems and came up with the solution, you. That's how we can land interviews as well. Okay, so these are my little hacks and tidbits. I hope this helps. Let me know in the comment section if you have any questions or if my today's tips and advice on landing interviews has really helped you. If you want to work with me, feel free to message me. I will drop a link to my program called Go to Talent. I am an expert in building 6-figure careers. I'm actually taking applications now if you want to enroll. Fill out an application. If your application gets accepted, I will schedule a call with you so we can get to know each other and see if it's a good fit. So apply to my program today. Okay, I'm opening up Q&As to have to answer any questions that you may have. Okay, so let's see who has questions. Hello, sir. Oh, I'm not sir. This is a video. I'm a female. Hope you and your family are doing well. Thank you so much. My family and myself are doing great. I like to do remote work part-time. Happy to attend your sessions. I'm from Bangladesh. Welcome. Hi, I'm doing my master's from, I'm attending a session for the first time. Welcome, Rekha. I am again having 5 years experience in technical support in Windows and Mac OS and now confused which domain I should stick with. Can you please help? Okay, so great question. If you are confused, the reason, okay, so I have a simple answer to that question. Go into your heart space, go into your heart space and really ask what is it that you want. Don't chase jobs. Don't chase the demand or the next demand or the next trend. Okay, stay true to you. What are you so great at? What is your passion? Is it Windows or is it Mac? Or which one are you? What's your passion? Follow your passion, and then when we follow our passions, we can then set ourselves up as the go-to experts and go-to talent for that domain, right? And then we're also built when we stick to what our passion is, and then we build our branding around it and position ourselves as the go-to talent or go-to expert for that domain, guess what we're doing? We're not only recession proofing our careers, we are also creating demand. You don't, please stop chasing jobs and start chasing your passion and master your craft. I hope that helps, Aniket. Can you share details of your channel link? It's YouTube. If you Google GKM Coaching on YouTube, you'll see the logo right here on the window. It's the same logo. Excited to hear the upcoming session. You're welcome. I'm a graduate, technology looking for front end. Thank you so much for giving clear instructions for how to sell myself. You are welcome, Allison. If you're looking to buy a car, have a good mechanic. You need to have very similar to having a good support network when you look for a job. Okay, not sure what that means, but okay. So the first thing we should do is completely understand for what we are going to give in an interview or study the company's requirements properly. Okay, so that's all the questions we have. Thank you so much for tuning in. If you need any support, feel free to message me. I know a lot of people message me and ask me about my services and so on. I do run a membership group called Job Search Membership. It's just $9.99, and it comes with workshops like webinars on job search topics, just like how to clear your interview, how to write a resume, how to start your job search. So it has, I think, almost over 30 videos, and it's constantly, new stuff is constantly being added. So you don't have to figure everything out on your own. Individuals that have taken my job search, joined my job search membership, they landed jobs within 6 weeks. Within 6 weeks. The content, the videos, the webinars really help them. So listen, guys, you can continue to, try to figure things out on your own and continue to, go on the internet and search and search and search, which a lot of times is also just generic advice. Or you can join my membership group, just $9.99, and you can cancel anytime you want and get specific strategies and actually how to land jobs, step by step content in the membership. We have created videos for you, step by step action plans. So take it. It's just $9.99 and know what to do instead of trying to figure things out on your own and Googling, which is time and energy. You can save that and speed up your results by proven strategies that actually work. And it's been working for 5+ years with my clients who have taken it. People have just got results by just joining the membership. So just imagine the results you can get. Okay, so join my membership group, just $9.99. We do weekly live calls, job searching guidance calls as well. In it, you get to speak with me, round table, you get access to me. I run Zoom sessions as well. Gonna have some couple of great coaches being added to this membership so that we can further support you. So great things are happening with GKM Coaching. I look forward to the future, which is gonna be very bright for GKM Coaching, and you guys can all get to benefit from it. So now you don't have to, if you can't invest money into work in my coaching program, which is $3,000, I've created something that is such a small amount, $9.99. It's less than $1 a day, and you can cancel anytime. And it comes with proven strategies on job searching, step by step what you need to do, from job searching, how to start your job, to how to write a resume, your cover letter, the job market, hidden job market, LinkedIn, how to interviews, what to do during the interviews, after the interviews, before the interviews, how to negotiate your job offers. Everything you need to be successful in your job search is in this membership. Complete solution. So you can end your troubles today and be in your dream job and you can speed up your results 10 times by knowing exactly what to do. Or you can spend your hours figuring it out on your own by Googling and then just listening to generic advice. I don't do generic advice. I don't give anything generic. So join the membership. It's only $9.99 and you can cancel at any time. Feel free to message me if you have any questions. Happy to answer any questions for you. But I highly invite you to join the membership. Tons of people are already seeing so much success by just joining the membership. So thank you for tuning in. I will be back next week or next time. I'm not sure when I'm popping back on live, but it was such a pleasure to be back, and I look forward to seeing you guys more. Bye.